it's Sue here and welcome back to my channel. So welcome to another series of Cushion Mondays. This is a series where I do simple get ready with me while reviewing a certain cushion, or in this case, something special, something different. But anyways, we're going to go start getting ready because I look like Professor Snape. The first part I'm going to use is this Hey Nature's 어성초 Skin. Alright, you guys know the most important thing in makeup and skincare is sun cream. So I'm taking this L'Oréal Blue Safety Sun Gel SPF 50 and I have been using this, and this sun cream has an awesome formula. I think a lot of sun creams know what they're doing. They know what formulas we customers love in terms of sun cream, and this has such a nice application. It literally just feels like lotion on the skin, and those are the types that I personally love the most. I love sun gels or sun creams or sunscreens that just literally feel like skincare, and it really absorbs nicely into the skin. And it smells divine. It smells really refreshing, I guess. Alright, today we're just going to jump straight into the main course, which is this huge ass PR. Wait, let me zoom you guys out. Which is this huge ass PR packaging from Maybelline. Oh, she wanted to say hi, guys. And basically the Fit Me line has officially, like the full line has officially launched in Korea. And Maybelline was super kind enough to send it over. And so I thought, why not review this whole line instead of going with a cushion, because there aren't any cushions that I am particularly feeling, you know, like excited about. But this is another story. Alright, so first I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Guys, this is like such a holy grail for so many people for so many years. This personally has also been one of my favorites. There was one time when I would just do my base makeup, my whole base makeup, just using this Maybelline Fit Me, just because it was super creamy, it's super blendable, it settles so nicely on the skin, and it gives you a decent amount of coverage. So I'm just going to spread this over the areas where I need coverage, because Lord knows I need some. And oh, I don't want to touch there, it's going to hurt. Now I will say, just because I'm so used to like Korean products, this sand color is looking a little orange on my skin, but it's okay, it's not too bad. It actually looks really natural on my skin. So I'm going to try this matte poreless Fit Me foundation, normal to oily. Like I said, I have this foundation, but the interesting is that they actually came out with a puff, and I believe this is like only sold or available in Korea, which I felt very special. I thought that was very sweet of Maybelline to do, but I was like, why don't you just go global while you're at it, you know? Make life convenient for everyone. So I have this in the shade 120 Classic Ivory, and this is normal to oily. Hopefully the shade fits me. I forgot what shade I used to use this. So I'm just going to spread it out using my hands. Okay, so the shade that I just tried out, 120, was the exact same color tone of my skin, and I do prefer going in with something a little brighter, so I'm going to mix it with 115 Ivory. This is how Ivory shade looks on my skin. But Ivory is lighter, but it's not that much lighter, I feel like. So just to talk about the foundation itself, it's super light, super creamy, but it still gives you a good amount of coverage. Just to talk about in terms of shades, I feel like 115 and 120 is like the shade 23 in terms of Korean shades. So like I'm in the shade between 21 and 23, so obviously these two shades were kind of dark for me. If you can see, my neck tone is brighter than my skin tone, right? So if you have similar shades than I do recommend going for the shade 112, which is the natural ivory. So this is the natural ivory. I'm feeling like this is like 21호 or number 21 in Korean skin tones, and then 110 is like porcelain. Like I could tell this is going to be way too bright for my skin, so if you have like porcelain skin, this is for you. But I feel like 112 would suit, like this would be the regular kind of skin tone that Koreans would really like. So I'm just going to take the shade 112 and just put it where I want to emphasize. So just going to dot it here Oh right, definitely guys. I think Ivory has a really strong orange undertone, but from 112, which is natural Ivory, there's a big difference in the undertone because this one has a more pink undertone. Oh, actually I like how this is turning out. Oh, that's better. That's way better. To be honest guys, I kind of felt like Oompa Loompa back there, but... So now that I have tried 3 different shades, I do definitely feel like 112 is the shade for me. And this is obviously a lighter skin tone shade. But if you're looking for healthy and tan skin, I would go for 115. I think it'll be fine. My skin looks so healthy though. Alright, and then for pressed powder, I'm going to go with 120 Classic Ivory. And I also have this product as well. It looks like this. The shade, I feel like, is going to look more light on my skin compared to what I have on right now, which I don't mind. I don't want to further darken up my complexions now, so I am going to use this. This does seem to have a little bit of yellow tone, so it has kind of more like a vanilla banana tone or shade. This foundation is matte enough that you don't really need to powder it up in this kind of weather. Of course, in the summer, I definitely will be. Oh, in terms of the powder, it is super finely milled and it just sets your skin so beautifully, guys. Just going to set my eyes with the Fit Me Maybelline Powder. Ta-da! Guess what I brought for eye palette, guys? I bought the new Nature Republic Pro Palette, Pro Touch Color Master Shadow Palette. This is their version number 2. I did a review on the first version, and to be honest, guys, I wasn't too impressed. Like, they were good quality, but I felt like it didn't live up to the hype that it had. But now that I have used it for quite a while sometimes, I feel like it's a really good palette just to reach out if you don't know what you're doing or you don't know what specific look you're going to do, just because it has so many colors, it has so many options. So I actually didn't think it was that bad. So I went ahead and bought the second season palette. So obviously this is all your pinks, all your corals. It has more shimmer colors in it. And the shimmer colors actually have a better quality than the first one, I do feel like, definitely. I'm going to take these light shades and just clean up my eyelids. And then with these 2 shades, I'm going to put them at the center. And then for the outer thirds, I'm just going to take something a little bit purple and a little bit brownish. And for the center, I'm going to take my fingers and just get in there. These 2 look lovely, and just put it at the center of the lids. Oh yeah, the shimmers are so much more better quality than the first season. Oh, I have thigh sweat. Do you guys have thigh sweat? Yes, very attractive, I know. Okay guys, so I ended up talking way too much here and I didn't want to make this video too long. So I'm just going to dub briefly here. So I just drew my eyeline and I'm putting on some mascara. Oh bloody hell, it's smudged. For my aegyosa, I just applied this Mono Ice Tint Stick in number 1 Stardust. It's just what I've been going for to lighten up my inner corners, because the sparkles or the glitter or the shimmer, whatever you want to call it, is very, very small and very sparkly, and it just is perfect for the inner corners because it's not too like stark. It's not like, whoa, back up there. Now for the brows. Actually, I forgot to do one more thing with my eye makeup, so I'm taking the Clear Prism Air Shadow in number 15 Deep Brandy. Guys, this color is complimenti. You have to buy this. This is one of my favorite colors to put on the outer corners or outer thirds. It just works beautifully. So beautiful. For shading, I'm taking the Etude Shiny Powder Cheek Duo. now for the cheeks. So I have 4 different colors from the Maybelline Fit Me line. Now I only have 2 cheeks, so I'll be just applying 1 color on each side. This is number 25 pink. As you can see, it's a very milky strawberry pink that I think would look amazing if you have cool toned skin. This one is called 30 Rose, and of course you guys know how crazy I am about MLBBs. So it's like that color, kind of a toned down color. It does kind of feel a bit powdery, but we'll see. I feel like blushers, you can never tell if the formula is good just by swatching on the hand. You have to try out different kinds of brushes and actually apply it on your cheeks to see if it's like a good blush or not. Let me swatch number 25 because I forgot. Oh yeah, so this has a lot more like hinky, like white color, whiteness to it. So it's much more pale, it's a much more pale tone. Next we have the number 35 Coral. This is more of like your apricot coral color. This also has a little bit of whiteness, like it's a bit more pale. Oh, but that's a very lovely color, I must say. Last but not least, I have the color 40 in Peach. It's a lovely peachy color. I think this would look amazing on my skin tone right now. Oh yeah, that's beautiful right there. Okay, so I think I'm going to apply peach and rose on one side. So let us begin, because we haven't got all day. It's already 12 o'clock and I'm late. I'm not actually going anywhere. So I'm going to apply rose. Wow, so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful, right? So I'm just going to kind of go overboard so that you guys can really get a better like picture of how the color is. Now I'm going to use the color peach on the other side. So taking another clean fluffy brush. Oh wow, so pretty. Actually, these 2 tones look really similar. Oh, they do actually look a little similar in real life as well. So this is a bit more pinkish. This has a bit more peachy coral tone to it, peachy apricot tone to it. But both are just absolutely spiffingly beautiful. I feel like if you're warm toned, number 30 and 40 are going to look beautiful. Last but not least, I'm taking some bit of a highlighter. I've been really loving the Balm products. I feel like they give such a starking, nice bling-a-ling glow. Now, with that being said, they do give a bit of a texture problem, but oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Do you see that? Alright, for the lips, first I'm taking the Innisfree Vivid Cotton Ink number 9 Vintage Tulip Lip. So that's the color. This color actually made me look like a zombie, but if you go super light-handed and you just make sure to blend them out, they give you a really different kind of feel to the face. So when I use these, I never go directly with the applicator. Really buff it out. 오늘 너무 마음에 드는데? Alright, that's it for the makeup. Let me just quickly do my hair and I'll be right back. So that was it for today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. It's _SueBeauty. And I'll see you guys in my next. Bye!